What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, I'm going to be playing some Raiders of the North Sea solo, which I've technically played before on the channel, but it was on my computer using the app on Steam, which I believe is also available for Android and iOS. But today, I'm actually going to be playing solo with the physical components, the neoprene mat that includes all the expansion stuff, playing with both expansions, and I'm going to be using solo. But using the digital app of the solo deck expansion that is available for this game, or was available for this game. Basically, I realized a couple months ago that this game could be played solo without using the official digital, basically video game version of the board game. You just need to buy a little deck. And this deck was probably at many conventions, and I had no idea, because I guess Renegade Game Studios doesn't know how to advertise or whatever, but I never knew there was solo. Maybe it's in the box. There's like a pamphlet I threw away or something, but I had no idea you could play Raiders of the North Sea solo with the actual physical components. But they sell a small deck that I could not find in stock for months. And then what they did, I think, instead of reprinting it, maybe they have reprinted the deck that you can play solo. It's like a little AI Automa deck or Automa deck that they sell separately, but you can now get that in a digital app. So they have an app in the App Store on iOS and Android called Raiders Solo. And that's what I'm going to be using today, which I can show you right here. All right, so there it is on the right. This is running on Android right now. This is, you use it on a phone, tablet, and you can just lay it beside you, and it runs the same deck, and I didn't have to buy it, which is nice. So I don't know if this app costs any money, I forget, because I basically grabbed it as soon as I knew it was available, and that was a while ago, but I have not used it yet to play the game. Today is going to be my first playthrough of Raiders of the North Sea with this solo AI deck. So I'm going to experience it here for the first time with you guys. Unless you guys already know what you're doing, feel free to point out any rules, Goose, but we're going to go through the rules. They aren't too big. It's basically the general two-player rules for Raiders of the North Sea, except for when the AI goes on their turn, they flip a card and follow some instructions. Same kind of AI as in Architects of the West Kingdom, same AI that's in like Viticulture, those kind of games. You're just flipping a deck and following some instructions. And hello everyone joining live. If you have any questions about Raiders of the North Sea or anything, feel free to drop it in the chat, those who are watching live. I guess we'll get to it. I just want to show, actually, if I can find it. Raiders solo deck. I just want to see. Yes, this is it. So right here, this is the expansion that I couldn't find forever. It's called Raiders of the North Sea Solo Variant. It's like a little one deck expansion. So this little thing is like, I don't know, I guess you can buy it from their website or something. Board Game Bliss in Canada carried it, but it was out of stock for a while. But this little expansion for Raiders of the North Sea is called Solo Variant. It's just a little pack of cards, and supposedly they sell it separately. And I had no idea. It had been out for like a year or so before I found out about it. And I didn't even know how I found out. But then I went looking for it in every online store I could buy it from or any local game store, and I could not find this thing in stock anywhere. Not even from official site. So I just think it went out of print. But it's just this tiny little cardboard box full of cards. And you crack it open, and the rules are like even in the box. Like they're like the box opens, and all the rules are like inside the cardboard of the box, as you can see there. So this is what the digital, so what they did, Direwolf Digital made a digital version, an app version of this on iOS and Android. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. I just wanted to show, so because I had no clue, and I'm sure some of you are like, what? There's a deck you can buy on the side to play Raiders solo? What? Like that should have came in the box, to be honest, but they probably like afterthought were like, oh shoot, yeah, solo games sell. All right, so I got the app up here on the right. So we're gonna go to, actually throw it on this side. We're gonna go to the rules. And hello, Adam, hello, Matt, how's it going? All right. So the rules. It's going to, all right, here we go. Follow the standard setup as you would for 2 players, giving your opponent a chosen ship card, which I've given them the green. So they're going to be the green, which I should put it on this side without the 50. So they're going to be the green player, which you can see their green tokens around the outside of the board on all the different score tracks here. So that's who the AI is going to be. Giving your opponent a chosen ship card, matching score markers. Done. Do not give them any silver, townsfolk cards, or a worker. Place your mobile device alongside your opponent's ship card and when you're ready to play. Overview. You always take your turn first, followed by your opponent. Your turns function just as they would in the standard game, with the exception of one village location being blocked each turn. Hello, Graham. Seems like definitely learned with architects add the solo in the base game. Yeah, I know. They obviously are later like, having games with solo in the box helps sell. Having that number 1 on the side of the box makes more players purchase it. So yeah, they obviously in architects were like, get it in there right from the start. But they came out with this later, and it's cool that they probably realized it was hard to get a hold of the deck of cards. So they were cool that they actually took the time to program it into an app, which, you don't need to do that. But the fact they did it just means anyone who has the game can literally like, oh, there's a solo variant. They can just go in there on their phone, download it, and play it. They don't have to like go on a web store, order it, pay for shipping, wait for it to show up. It's just boom. Like, I love that they did that. I think it's awesome. It's really good fan service, I think. All right. So the village location is going to be blocked each turn. So I'm going to use this like plastic, cool mini or not, zombicide little token to put it on the location so that I don't put a worker there or take a worker from there. So every turn they're going to be simulating blocking a location. And yes, Priscilla, the mat is awesome. Yes, I'll never play with those cardboard boards all put together with the expansions. The way that those go together are horrible in my opinion, but I love this mat. All right, oops. I gotta watch out here. The scrolling's a little wonky for me using a mouse. All right. On their turn, reveal the next scheme by tapping this next green arrow button or by swiping and follow its instructions. Your opponent will always attempt to raid if they can, otherwise they'll work. So here's an overview of schemes. So these are what their cards are called. They're called schemes. So they have a strength required to raid in the top left. They have the provisions required to raid in the top right. If they don't have this amount of stuff, they won't do it. So the strength is actually going to be tracked down here on the armor meter. So the AI uses this armor meter a little differently. That is going to be their strength that we're checking. So on this card example here in the app, it's saying if they're at 3, so if they were at least at 3, he would try to raid if he had at least 4 provisions. So we check their provision pile, which I'll put over here on this side. Okay, so they check that first, then they try to raid. If they do have what they need to raid, they will get the victory points on the top right there in the yellow. They get 5 victory points for this example. And then it shows here the outposts that they would raid. So this is simulating on the map here. Where's the outpost? So there's an outpost here on the right. There's an outpost here in the center. So that's what this part here is simulating the left part. This one obviously is the right. And then it has the 1 and 2 there. So that's the priority. If there is plunder in spot number 1 on their card, they will grab it on the right side here on the board. It'll scoop up all the plunder in the worker, throw it in the trash. If there's a Valkyrie there, they will take that Valkyrie and put it in the supply. They will go up 1 on the Valkyrie track, but then they will drop 1 on their armor track, which we'll read about here and maybe explain it better than I'm doing. Oops, doing it again. So that tells you the raid location. So if they can't meet that, they'll go down to here to the second half of the card on the bottom, where they'll work. And they just literally get some resources. They'll either go up on the armor track, they'll get some provisions, they could get offerings. I don't remember what else is in here. And then they'll block a location. They always block this location. So whether they raid or they work, they're going to block the location. I'm going to use this little token so I don't forget because I do that all the time. And then we'll go to raiding. So your opponent must meet all 3 requirements to raid. Equal or higher armor strength, like I showed you in the top left of the card. Enough provisions, which was on the top right of the card. And there must be an available set of plunder. So if they're trying to hit that outpost on the right, for example, and there's no plunder left in both, they just don't bother. They just don't bother. So they'll work in that situation. If they can raid, they follow these steps. Return the provisions from your opponent's supply to the main supply. Move their score marker on the required number of VP track. Yeah, so they get their victory points. Take 1 set of plunder from the location, following the priority list on the scheme. Remember that if there's no sets available, they cannot raid. For each Valkyrie token, like I said, you move up the Valkyrie track 1, and then you move the armor track down 1. And then you return all that stuff to the main supply. Working. If your opponent cannot raid, they will work. Okay, when working, your opponent gains armor, provisions, or an offering tile. Oh, okay, so it is only those 3 things. As indicated on the bottom of each scheme, they can never have more than 10 armor. Oh, I need to remember this. Nope, there's a limit here on armor, 10. And 8 provisions, which is the same limit I have. So we got to try to remember that. Obviously, they can't go higher on the track. That's easy. But the 8 provisions, I have to keep an eye on that. But I'm assuming once they get enough, they're going to spend them on their cards anyway. So it'll probably like balance itself out. Unless they just get bad draws all in a row. And then it's, oh, here's important that I might forget. For each armor they cannot claim, they gain 1 provision instead. Likewise, for each provision they cannot collect over the 8, they'll gain an armor up to 10. If they have the maximum of both, they gain nothing for the excess. Okay, that's cool. If the scheme shows an offering tile, simply take the indicated tile. See, this I've not seen yet, so we'll see when that comes up how to deal with that. You place it face down by your opponent's ship card. This does not cost them any resources. Oh, it probably just shows like space 1, 2, or 3, and they'll just grab one of those offerings, not even caring. Or maybe it shows a point value or something. It doesn't cost them any resources. Each scheme also has a village location listed at the bottom. Regardless of whether your opponent raided or worked, you cannot place or pick up a worker from this location on your next turn. So the end of the game, all end game triggers remain the same. If your opponent triggers the end of the game, remember to give them 1 final turn after yours. Your opponent will score end game victory points for their Valkyrie track, armor track, and offerings. Okay. So let's see. Card effects. Without human opponents, some card effects will become irrelevant. You may affect your opponent's armor and provisions. However, all other effects should be ignored. Interesting. Increased difficulty. Don't care about that right now. Haven't even tried it yet. But Fields of Fame include Jarl tokens. So we're playing with all expansions. Definitely Vince counts. It's also 1 to 4. Learn to have benefit. Yeah. Yes, Sakabra, yes. Yeah, solo gaming is like definitely booming after the last couple of years, I think. And I'm sure the pandemic right now is going to just increase that. With people being stuck at home and they're all like clamoring for these solo games and stuff right now. I'm sure some people are like, oh, okay, I'm in the middle of designing a game. Might need to add that solo variant or right into the box right now. Oops. Sorry. Fields of Fame. You include Jarl tokens and the township board if you're a punk and don't own the neoprene map. It says here, for each Jarl token your opponent takes, they gain 2 fame and lose 1 armor. Don't reveal any Jarl cards. 2 fame and 1 armor. I need to remember that. I wish I had a reference card for this, but it's in the app. I just hope to remember this. But you can jump to the rules anytime. We can look this up quick. If I forget, these rules are not that long. It's nice. They will also score endgame victory points for the fame track. Makes sense. And then if you're using the Hall of Heroes expansion with this solo variant, include the quests, which I've done. Reputation, done. Mead and the Mead Hall board, if you don't own the neoprene mat like Rob does, because he's cool. After each raid, just kidding, by either yourself or an opponent, place the quest on the empty raid space as you usually would. Okay, I need to remember that too. Hey, Hans. Throughout the game, you may only complete 2 of the 3 different quest types. Okay. So there are 1, 2, 3 quest types. So that is by the art in the background here. So there's the one with the map. I don't remember the names of the quest types, but they do have names. There's like the one with the map, the one with the sword, and the one with the coins. That's how I remember them. But based on that, we can only complete 2 of the 3 different types. So the first 2 different types we take off the board, I guess. We just have to ignore the 3rd type anytime it comes out. So hopefully I remember that. So there's like little weird rules like that I'm not used to playing with whenever we play, and we only play multiplayer, that I need to keep track of that. Double the fame when they get a Valkyrie token. Also max out on 8 provisions and grab armor if they hit that, or vice versa. Your opponent gains 1 victory point for each quest, still on the board at the game's end. Oh, that's cool. So I can't grab all of them. That's impossible because I'm only allowed to grab 2 of the 3 types. But those 2 types I'm grabbing, I need to try to grab as many as I can, or otherwise I'm leaving victory points behind for them. That is super neat. All right. So got little stacks there. Okay. So I've shuffled everything. Let's go back here. We'll close this rules. I've turned off the sound on it, but it's got some cool, like, it's the same sounds from the digital version of the game. From that app, and you can tell the app's designed by the same team. So new game, and then it's here. This guy's ready here. Look, it's got animation and everything. Like, they put some good work into this. I like it. After taking your first turn, tap to continue. So I think we're ready to go here. So let's get our Raiders on. I'll just cut this deck here. Boom. All right, so I need to get 5 cards. And from these 5 cards, I need to pick 3 to keep. I've already shuffled and laid out the offerings. I laid out these, which I keep forgetting what these are called. But these tokens you can get by completing 3 sets of a quest. I've laid out 3 of these guys already at the meat hall to hire straight up a huntsman, a defender, and a marauder. We'll look at any of those as we grab. Got the Jarls here. Ready to go. Everything's out on the board. Randomly pulled from a bag. I have my 2 silver, my black worker here. I'm going to keep my crew here on this board. This is the sideboard that comes with the Hall of Heroes expansion for those who are curious. And you should own that expansion if you have this game and like this game. This Hall of Heroes is a must. It's a must to get this little sideboard. I like it. It reminds you of your Maxims there. I also have this little board from the Fields of Fame. This is going to be for tracking what I do with each Jarl we encounter. I'm also using these dice that come in one of the expansions that could possibly, they're the same as the other dice except on the 2s, which is the worst roll you can get on these dice. It has a 2, 2 3s, 2 4s, and a 5. But on the 2, you also could have a Valkyrie. In addition to any Valkyrie you get on the board of the black tokens and have to kill some of your crew. So it's just a crazy, more chaos version just by adding these dice in. I think it's fun. But you're going to see some more death here for sure. Okay. Everything else, I think we're good. I don't know if this little reference card will point at anything I may have forgotten. Yep, we're definitely not doing a card draft. I don't have anyone to draft against. I tried to draft with the app, but my phone never passed any cards back when I gave it to it. And Bernardo's here. Greetings from Valhall. If I said that right. It seemed I did an extra left turn while driving through Mictlan and ended up here. I don't know this one. But hello, Bernardo. All right. So here's what we drafted. Let's see what's good. So we got a warmonger. What the heck's this guy? A meddler. And what do we got here? Whoops, we're dropping cards. All right, let me just figure out what I'm keeping here. Forager. I remember liking gain 1 additional provision at the mill. Oh, that could be good. And she's good to die later. She only costs a silver to get into play. So that might be a good option. Huntsman, pay 1 less provision when raiding an outpost. That could come into handy later. Pay 1 less provision when raiding a monastery. Ooh, oh man. This guy is draw. I'm just looking at the crew abilities. We can check their play abilities. Draw 1 more card at the gatehouse and discard 1. That's okay. Helps you dig. And this guy, gain 1 victory point when raiding a harbor. See, I think he's good right now because we can get him out early, hopefully, and then start getting extra victory points for harbors when we start raiding. But I feel like taking the Forager to help me get something extra out of the mill and get some early game stuff going here. Maybe draw 1 extra card at the gatehouse with this guy. I mean, these guys are cheap. They're not really giving us the strength, but I mean, if I keep these 3 guys, I'm only throwing away like a 1 and a 2. Like, that's not really big. Board Game Losers. I may have missed it, but where did you get the app for this? Everywhere you get apps. On your phone in the Google Play Store or the iOS App Store. That's where you get the app. It's called Raiders Solo. Horrible name. Horrible name. You have to search Raiders Solo. I don't know why they called it that and not like Raiders of the North Sea something solo variant or something. But in the Google store, I had to search Raiders Solo. I think that's the actual name of the app. So weird. So weird. Oh, Priscilla's got you. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. So I think I'll go with these cheaper guys first in my hand, unless swap an equal amount of cards with an opponent. Well, that's not going to work. Look at an opponent's hand, take a card. No. Oh, gain provisions. Oh, take a provision from an opponent. That might be helpful. Okay, we'll keep that guy around. I'll put my hand over here so you can kind of see it. I know the camera's kind of far away to fit the board in the shot this time, but that's how we're rolling. All right, so these will get discarded. And I think we're ready to go. All right. So for those who don't know, Raiders of the North Sea. Awesome worker placement game. Super simple. Turns flow by just taking your worker off this little space right here. And the cool part is if I don't see a worker there, that means I'm not done my turn. I didn't fully finish. So I take the worker I have, and I choose to either raid up here in the north, or I choose to work down here in the village in the bottom section of the map. And I place my worker down on an empty space that's not taken. That I can actually put my color of worker on. So for example, the longhouse here is limited by white or gray worker. I cannot go there with a black worker to do that action. I have to get one of the grays or whites that's out here raiding. So for now, I'm limited where I can go in the village. So I'm going to start by working, and you place your worker down on a space, and then you have to pick a worker up from a different space in the village, and you get both those actions. You place it down, do an action, you pick up a worker, do another action. And it just flows around like that. No resetting of turns, cleaning things up, filling up spaces, none of that stuff. Board Game Loser says, do you prefer this over the cards? Just a little curious on the loss of the tactile feel. I would prefer the deck. I would prefer the deck, Board Game Losers, but I guess you missed that at the beginning. I was saying I was trying to track that deck down for months. I found out about it late. I guess it was out of print, so I couldn't find it anywhere. And then they released this app a little while ago, maybe like a month or two ago, maybe a little longer. I can't remember exactly. But when I found out they made an app, I think they made an app because it was so hard to get it and it was out of print. So I just don't have the cards, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I haven't looked since the app came out, though. Maybe they did another print run of those decks and they're easy to find, but I couldn't find them anywhere in Canada and or online like Amazon and stuff at the time. They were all out of stock everywhere. Everywhere I could find it in somebody's inventory, it was out of stock. So I'm just playing with the app because it's easy for me to get. See, Han says digital version is at the moment the only way to get it. Yeah, I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it being a thing. And it came out in like 2018. I didn't find out until like, I think late 2019 that this could even be played solo with that deck. And then I started looking everywhere and it was like out of stock everywhere. So I was like, well, I'm out of luck. So, but then they also came out with a digital version of this game. So I thought, okay, I'll just play there. And that's how I'd play solo. No, Hans, I bet since this app came out, I doubt they'll even do another print run of that deck probably. It's just cheaper, right? To just like release the app and then they don't have to worry about like manufacturing and any of that kind of stuff, trying to keep it in stock places and print extras that don't get purchased later. Okay, so I'm going to put down my worker somewhere here. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I have 2 gold. We can get I think we'll do the meddler. So we'll hire a worker. We're going to pay a silver. And we'll throw the meddler in here, so that way we can draw 1 more card at the gatehouse and discard 1. And then I will go to the gatehouse and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And we get a recruiter that you can pay 1 less silver when hiring crew members in the barracks, which I love this one to get it early. Gain 1 mead when drawing cards in the gatehouse. That's cool. Or if killed, force an opponent to lose a crew member also. Well, see, that sucks in solo because the AI doesn't have crew. So I'm definitely discarding that one. And I'll keep those 2. So I have all like weenie workers here except for this one warmonger, which is worth 3 if I put him in my crew. But he also has this beautiful ability here. I can take a provision from an opponent. So when this AI starts grabbing provisions, that could be very powerful to slow them down from doing a raid. So we'll try that, maybe. But then also I don't know. I also want to have some decent sized crew so that I can actually raid myself or handle some Jarls, maybe. But that's more long term. Okay, so I've done my turn. I got a worker back. Now we'll go to the AI. Let's do it. After taking your first turn, tap to continue. Also, Board Game Losers, this is my first time playing solo not in the digital version of the game. So if I mess up anything, feel free to point it out in the chat and let me know. I'm going to try to remember all the little rules. We just went through them. Like the 2 fame when they get a Jarl. Also the limit on like 8 provisions and the 10 on here, which should be fine. And grabbing the other kind of thing if they hit the top. All right, there's the deck. So I look at the top left here. They need to have 7 on the armor track. They're sitting at 0, so they're definitely not raiding, and they don't have 4 provisions. But if they did have those 2 things required, and there was plunder left in one of these 2 center fortresses right here, which there are, they would go raid, get 8 victory points. But they're not. So they're going to get 1 armor, and go up on the armor track here. And 2 provisions. And we'll just put those over here. And then now we're going to block the silversmith. So I'm going to use this little zombicide token here to block with a big red X. So I can't go to the silversmith or take a worker off the silversmith on my next turn. So we'll leave that revealed as the card. I trust you. I don't know about that. Okay. Now what? What do we need to do? We need some provisions. But let's try. I wish I'd go with silversmith right now to get money, but I don't want to go to the mill yet. I could just do the gatehouse again. Yeah, let's go gatehouse again. We'll draw 3 and have to discard 1. And I don't know if it's draw 1 more card at the gatehouse and discard 1. I don't know if you have to discard from the 3 you drew, or you can discard from your hand. But I will just get rid of this shepherd, and I'm going to keep this champion, who's 4 strength, and this shield maiden, who is 3. And you can gain some victory points later with the champion, but at least he's like 4 strength. I need to fill out with some options of actually getting some decent strength. I can have up to 8 cards in my hand, is it? Yeah, 8 cards, 8 silver, 8 provisions, and 8 mead. Oh, man. Southside Raiders of the North Sea. I smell a hit. Yes! Quick, design that game fast and get it out there. Just don't use the term Zombicide or Raiders of the North Sea. Just come up with some generic Viking zombie name. Never been here before. Discard from hand. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, and Derek's here. Hey, all. Did I miss anything? Nope. I don't think you missed much. We're literally just did the first turn for the AI. So that's that. And then I just drew cards, put down at the gatehouse. And then I'm going to take back from the barracks. And for 1 silver, I'm going to slap down, where is it? Gain 1 additional, the forager, gain 1 additional provision in the mill. So I'm going to try to get some, beef up my town actions here when I'm working. So let's go to the next card here for the AI. No, they don't have 8 strength, they're at 1. And the provisions is 2. So definitely not raiding another fortress, wow. But they're going to block the gatehouse and go up 1 on the armor track there. Gatehouse. Oh, that's so I can't take that worker away from the gatehouse or put a worker there, obviously. Okay. Vikings versus zombies. YouTube's being glitchy all over today for me anyways. Let me just check my side there, Sakabra. There are some frame drops on my side, which is weird. But not a lot. It's just like some hiccups to see. Let's see. Says it's good on the YouTube side though, but let me check. Anyone else having any issues at all? No, nothing's getting hammered on my machine or anything. I am glitching slightly. I'm good. Oh, it's Steve. The token I'm just using out of Zombicide. It's just like a plastic Zombicide upgrade token or whatever. Just on a red X. Yep. Just one sec. I'll just restart the stream real quick. How are we looking now? I'm assuming I'm back. Okay. Should be better. Should be better, we hope. Oh, dragon saw my head snap. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Drop the frames. All right. Hopefully we're okay. It looks better. Am I back? You guys can see me? Just let me know. Steve says seems okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm live again. I click it, but it's like, it just didn't say I stopped really, but all right. Okay. So what we're doing. So he took an armor up to 2 and my turn, right? Hey, welcome back. All right. We're good. We're good. That should fix it. All right. Hey, Brian. Looks good. Okay, perfect. So far, so good. All right. So I played a worker. I don't remember whose turn we were on. Does anyone know where I was? Was it their turn or my turn? If you could scrub back or check. I know I hired this worker as my last thing on my turn, but did we do another card? I think we did, right? It's my turn now, I believe. My turn. Okay, thanks, Matt. I thought so. You can go previous here. Like, I can jump back, which is kind of cool, but I still wouldn't remember if I did it. My turn. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. What are we doing? Village stuff. Oh, and he's blocking gatehouse. We did that. Okay. Let's go. Someone here that we want to grab, maybe? This defender is pretty good. I think we're going to go silversmith, but I also would like to go mill to get some provisions. Start doing some raids before this guy starts raiding stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go silversmith. Yeah, we'll go silversmith for 3. And then we'll take back, I think we'll go town hall. And we'll play one of these cards for their action. Take a provision from an opponent. Yeah, I think we'll play the warmonger for the ability. And we'll jack a provision from the AI. Take that, app. All right. Yes, agreed. This is such a great game. Yeah, worker placement. This is one of my favorites. I don't know. It's not too complex, but like, I just love the pickup or put down, pick up. Done. Put down, pick up. You don't need to like, okay, the round's over. Reset a bunch of spaces. Take all your workers back, everybody. Like most worker placement games. I just love that. All right. Here we go. Next card. Does not have 5 armor. Is at 2. And only has 1 provision. So we're going to go up 1 on the armor track here and gain 2 provisions for the AI. So there's 3. And then we're going to block the armory down here. So I cannot go up on the armor track. Take that, Skynet. Got him. Okay. Here we go. So let's carry on. So I could look at raiding a harbor. No, I need 1 more worker to do the single provision one. I should probably just go to the mill. I get an extra provision at the mill thanks to the forager. One of my favorite cards to see early. I definitely grab that one in a draft when I can. So I get 2 provisions. What's next? Do we want more cards? Do we want to discard a card? No. I feel like silversmith just to get some cash. So we can hire some more. Puts us at 6 silver. Still not at the 8 max. And then we'll go to the AI. So this should speed up. Like I know I'm slow, but This guy, like just going through the flow of it, this seems like very quick. Like, yeah, like once you know what you're doing, you can hammer out this pretty fast. All right. Oh, hold on here. We're actually getting our first raid. So raid is the priority of the AI. So 2 strength. They're at 3. Have 2 provisions, which they'll spend. They don't spend the armor on this side, but they do spend provisions, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And we'll choose this harbor over here, and prioritizing this one, assuming there is provisions there, or plunder there, and there is. So it's going to scoop these up, and we'll put them in the main pile here. I'll just throw the worker off to the side, clean those up later. And there is a Valkyrie here. So what's going to happen? They're going to get 5 victory points. So we're going to put the green token up on the 5. And the plunder is going to give them 1 on the plunder track and take their armor down 1 to 2. Okay, so we'll toss that away. And I believe, oh, and we got to block the armory again. So the armory is blocked. Done. I'd seen the new big box for all the expansions, but the freight toaster. There's a big box for this game? Again, I don't know any of this stuff for these games. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. I just have it down to 2 boxes. I just threw away one of the expansion boxes. So I used the base box and 1 expansion box and threw away the inserts, and everything jammed in there with containers and stuff works. I just used baggies and like these little dollar store containers that I have a ton of, and I just throw some of the stuff in here. And I usually play out of this stuff, but on stream I just like to have it all in my little containers on the side. But yeah, it's not bad to set up and tear down from that, but it's mainly just putting all this stuff out on the board, and you're not going to solve that with an insert or anything. It is a nice organizer. I need to check this out. Oh, you guys are crazy. I didn't even know about the mat either till I just went to their booth at Gen Con, and we saw it hanging behind the register, and I was like, what is that? That's a thing? And they're like, yeah, we got 1 left. I'm like, I'll buy it. You don't want to know the price, sir? I said I'll buy it. Did the stream end? Oh my God, don't tell me. No, it's good on my side. Is it good? Oh, really? So YouTube's having problems? Oh, I'm still going. Oh, okay. I'm like, it looks good here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So some of you still see me. Oh, man. So today was a bad day to stream, I see. We're already at 32 issues now for some people. It stopped for Matt. Seems okay. Okay. Yeah, it shows okay on my end. It says I'm still streaming and everything. But, I mean, YouTube's been wonky, like, over the last few months since this, like, pandemic. It's causing issues. Stop for me, but I'm back. Awesome. Oh, AI also got a Jarl token. Did they have one there that I missed? If they did, I'm sorry. I missed that when I scooped it up. I believe you, though. So they'll go up 2, right? And then what was it again for the Jarl token? Let's refresh. See how quick the app is with looking up a rule. Where is it? Where is it? It's in the bottom. Could have just scrolled with this, I'm sure. Oh, they lose an armor too. They lose an armor too. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, down to 1. They had a Jarl token. Okay, I just scooped up and only was caring about the Valkyrie, the black tokens in there. I'm trying to remember the name. Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Okay. All right, perfect. They went. My turn, I believe. Okay. Now what am I doing? What am I doing? Do I start raiding? I have 2? I have 2. Oh, Stormtrooper had to rejoin too. I wonder if geographically, what do you call that? Like one of the YouTube cloud centers, server connections, whatever, kind of dropped down for a bunch of people watching, but people in other regions are fine. Like the replication, like, of different cloud data centers or whatever. I wonder if there was a problem there. But that is weird. But it shows me there's still a bunch of you watching, so we should be okay. Oh, and quests should be placed. Thank you. Thank you. That's another thing I said I would forget. I have no other players helping me at the table, so I appreciate the help from the chat. Because that is something we forget. Like, anytime I've ever played multiplayer, that always gets forgot at least once or twice, and usually the first time especially. But we always try to have somebody on it, like, to remember that. Oh, and we're going to flip it up. Duh. Okay. So it's a 5. Whoops. I need to throw away cards from my hand that equal 5 strength. But if I take this one, that means I can only take one of the other ones. And I'm locked out of a different type. But that's all we've seen so far. I can get a provision and a silver off of it. Okay, let's get another worker, I think, first. Where's the guy? I think we got rid of the guy that gets us extra VP when raiding outposts. That's okay. We can get the guy that pays 1 less when hiring crew. Yeah, let's go to the barracks. Spend 2. So we'll get the recruiter in here. And you pay 1 less silver when hiring, when recruiting crew or whatever, hiring crew. All right. The worker just gets thrown away in solo. I'm just storing them off to the side. So it's kind of weird. Like, that's the one thing missing from the solo is normally in multiplayer, you want other players to be raiding, and they'll bring white and gray workers back to the village sometimes before you get them there. But now I'm the only one who has to do that. So right now I'm only going to have black workers at the village until I go raid and bring back one of the others, which is neat. It's different, because usually I'll slow play and then I'll wait and somebody will bring back a gray or white, and then I'll just yank it, and then I use it to go do whatever I need to do in the village. I usually spend more time working probably in the village than I should before raiding, but it's just the way I play. But now with the AI kind of putting pressure on, usually I wait to see what other players do, but unemployment. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. All right. So that was me playing a worker. I think I just grabbed from the mill. And in the mill, we'll get an extra provision. So 2 more provisions. All right, let's go with this AI. Next card. 3 strength. Nope. They're at 2. Or 1. Sorry, 1. They don't have enough provisions either. So they're going to get 2 provisions. And block the gatehouse. Done. All right. Now we're going to raid. I feel like being cheap with only the 1 provision. I don't really want to run into a Jarl yet, so I'm going to avoid these 2 harbors over here. I could go here, but I need more provisions. But I could do the same plunder here. So I feel like going to this spot. I'll grab this plunder. I'll throw it over here. Actually, we can throw it over here. I get a gray worker. I get a victory point. And we get a quest token. Let's try to remember. So it's the other type. So now we have 2 types in play. So if I grab those, then that's where I'm going. But I feel like I would have to get card draw going and start pitching cards to go that route. But I kind of want to go a little bit raiding, but then like drawing extra cards while I can, and then using those to toss for those might be nice. Especially if they have stuff on them that's useful, like some silver and provision is pretty good. Sitting around your hut drinking. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that is my turn. Just did some raiding. So we're going to go spend provisions. Oh, thank you. I was trying to remember that there had to be other stuff I had to do. Thank you. All right. Next. 4. Nope. No provisions. Nope. No outposts. So they're going to go up 2 to 3 on the armor track and block the gatehouse. Still blocked. Okay. Gray worker now. Let's get my armor up. So I'll spend this iron and go up 2 on the armor track. And do we want to hire somebody? I think so. I'll hire this champion. think? I like the effect on this champion to force all opponents to lose a provision. That seems really good. But it's 4 strength. 4 strength is 4 strength. And I have 4 silver. So I will take off of the barracks and throw this guy in my crew. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome back. Get back to work. Get your priorities straight. How dare you? Get off the internet or I'll tell your boss. No, I'm just joking. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Now their turn. Next. Oh, I pay 1 less silver. Thank you. Oh, trying to keep track of all this stuff, and I'm stressed in the back of my head about YouTube being annoying for people right now, and I'm worried the stream's going to go down. Yep, a little distracted. All right, so yes, paying an additional provision, or getting an additional provision at the mill, pay 1 less silver for hiring crew in the barracks, and draw 1 more card at the gatehouse. Are all the abilities I have going on over here. The champion is gain 3 victory points at game's end, so I don't need to worry about that guy. All right. So they're not going to raid. 2 provisions up to 5 and block in the longhouse. Oh, George is going back to his hut to sleep. It's 4 a.m. here. Yeah, good call, George. Or Steve, sorry, Steve. Because of the recruiter. Yes, perfect. All right, so they're done. My turn. Do we do the rating again? I think so. I think I can go here. 3 provisions though, that's so pricey. Is it worth it? Gets me another gray worker in the mix. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's go here, let's raid again. 3 provisions, let's spend them first this time. Victory point. Have the workers, or the crew. I'll take this one here. And gray worker. Done. Next. Oh, yep, 2 armor, 3 provisions. Going after the harbor. So this one's empty. It's going for the right harbor here. This one's empty, so next is this spot. And there's only livestock there. And the gray worker's out of play. Town hall is blocked for play. And 4 victory points. Oh, and I forgot to put a token down twice here. They were at 4, 9, right? Okay, quest. Yes, Matt, thank you. I remember when I looked down, I was like, wait, 2 empty spots is bad. Okay, that's done. Okay, my turn. Gray. Let's do the mill, where we'll get 2 provisions for being a gray worker plus an extra for the forager. So 3 more provisions. Let's go gatehouse, where we get to draw 3 cards, and we'll discard 1. Ooh, 2 4 strengths and a 1. I am going to just keep them for the strength values without even looking at the abilities really, but I just need some higher cards, especially for grabbing these quests if I go to the meat hall. All right, next. Yep, 1 strength, 2 provisions. Yep, that's legit. Raiding the harbor over here, there's plunder. So it's going for the center one. There's a Jarl. So up 1, 2, going down 1 on this armor track. And the barracks is blocked. Okay. Quest time? Faulty Joe's here. Hello, just jumped in. Is that the all-in-one mat I saw online? Oh, it's on Amazon? Oh, I didn't know it was on Amazon. I thought before it was only available from like Direwolf Digital or whatever they're called. Renegade Game Studios. Sorry, Renegade Game Studios. The app is made by Direwolf Digital, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm getting those confused. But yeah. Yes, it is the all-in-one mat. That includes all the expansion spots, all nicely on a neoprene mat with that like stitching stuff on the outside to keep the mat from fraying. It's really nice. Even comes in a nice little tube and everything. That's, yeah, it's very nice. Okay. All right. So I just went, or they just went. Oh, I gotta put a quest out. I think they just went. Now it's my turn, right? So let's do a quest. Although that's a hero there. Get green, get 4 victory. Did I do that? Oh, yes, I did not do that. Thank you. We're going up to 13. Thank you, Hans. Okay. So this hero, get 1 strength for every 3 armor you currently hold. Well, I only have 2. I mean, these 3, that's all the same type. Yep, let's go there. We'll do a quest. I'll toss away 7 worth to gain this quest to get a provision and a livestock. We'll throw that on our little bar up here. And then I'll take a 5 provision, so I could get 3 more here, max out at 8. Or I'll just go to the armory actually and get rid of this iron to go up to, on this track, to 4. And that's that. Okay. Next. They are at 2, so not happening. They'll just get 2 provisions and block the longhouse. Okay, I'm going to I need some silver to hire this guy, but let's go to the gatehouse. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 5 strength hero, 4 strength. Yeah, I'm going to take those just for questing. Toss this one. So this hero, gain 1 strength for every 2 wounds on your crew. Well, my crew can't really hold many wounds to begin with, but I think I'll go the armor route to this hero. You're only allowed to have 1 hero at a time in your crew. Okay, so that was draw. I don't have a worker back, so let's go here. Do another quest. I'm going to try to get either the card draw one down here or go for the mead. Yeah, I think I'll go for this. So let's grab this black worker. We're going to use that to try to get silver next time. So we yank it up here. We're going to do another quest. Let's just do a 5 and a 1 to get this one here. Okay. Hey, Sebastian. Just jumping in. I've been enjoying your content a lot. Watch over 12 hours YouTube Me Bones content in the past week. It's only over until I get it. Thanks. Back to work now. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate it. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So this next. Not enough provisions. Not enough provisions. But going to go 2 up on the armor to match me at 4 and block the treasury. Okay, silversmith and 3 silver, and we'll go to the mill and we'll get 3 provisions, which maxes us out at the 8 we're allowed to have. Okay, next. They don't have 7 armor, but they are getting 2 more provisions, going up to 4 and blocking the armory. Okay, my turn. Let's go to the barracks and hire for 3. Yep, 3 silver because we get a discount. We're going to hire this hero, so we gain 1 strength for every 3 armor you currently hold. Okay. And let's just go gatehouse. 1, 2, 3. All 2s. Crew limit is increased by 1? That's cool. I don't have the sideboard for that one, though. I need to buy an extra sideboard to hold an extra card on my crew. Just kidding. Pay 1 less provision when raiding a monastery. That's valuable. Well, I'm just going to keep 2 of these. I'll probably toss them anyway for... Oh, draw 3 new cards in your hand. That's good, actually. Let's look at these for the play. Gain 1. Yeah, so I'll toss this one because the play effect doesn't work against the AI opponent, so... Sakabra coming out is actually a re-theme of this game. Like, not a re-theme, but it's like Raiders of the something. And it's based on this put down and pick up mechanic. But it uses a different artist. And it's like a different theme. Raiders of Sicaria or something weird like that. I don't remember. But they've already shown off like... playthrough. I've seen a playthrough video of it, demoing it or something, and like there's a preview video up. But yeah, but it's using the same put down and pick up mechanic, but it looks like different. But yeah, Stormtrooper found this channel from our Star Wars Rebellion playthrough. I don't believe you. I don't believe you're a Star Wars fan. Just kidding. Scythia, that's it. Scythia, Sicaria, did I say? Scythia, I should be able to remember that. That's weird. That's a weird name to use, Scythia. Sounds a little too close to another board game that's very popular. Yeah, Raiders of Scythia is by the same designer, but it's using the same Raiders of the North Sea as a base, but it's like obviously different. But it's that same put down, pick up mechanic from 2 different places or whatever. Scythia. Thanks, Priscilla. All right. I don't remember who was going, but I get confused. I drew. I got a worker back. I think it's this turn. I think it's their turn, but we'll just do it. 3, yes. 4 provisions, yes. Okay. But can the outposts haven't been raided yet. It's these over here. So it's this outpost. This outpost, 5 victory points for the green, so up to 18. 1 up on the Valkyrie, 1 down on the armor. That's too much. Yeah, to pre-order. Yeah, you'll find that in retail no problem later. Like all of the Garfield or whatever games, they'll be available later everywhere. So you can always wait on it, see if it's any good. The mill will get blocked. Ooh. Good thing I have lots of provisions. Okay. Now what are we doing? We got a full crew. Not really the most strongest crew. They're very good at working. We could go get some of them killed. Let's see our strength. Or do I go for some more armor? I'm only at 3, so I get extra strength for that. I do have gray worker. I don't have any iron, so let's go get some of that. I could get some from here if I go on another quest. But I like this here. I like this here. That's still low victory points. I like this here also. So let's see. 1, 5, 10. 10 plus the roll of 1 die. Oh, plus I have strength here. Yeah, let's go get this outpost, I think. Yeah, I have a gray worker. Let's go here. Oh, I forgot to put a quest for where they just raided. But that doesn't change anything. No. Okay, so... Scythians are ancient people who lived around what is now Iran. Ah, they were, in fact, raiders. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Nice knowledge drop, Matt. Sweet. Okay, let's yank here. Get all this goodies, all the goodies. All right. So, I should probably be doing this in a little different order. So we're gonna drop a quest here. I have to spend 4 provisions. I have 3 workers. We're going to roll one of these dice. We've got a 3. So what I say? He was +1 because the armor. I'm at 3 armor. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, plus 3 on the die. 16 is enough to get us 4 victory points. Putting us up to 6. I don't get any bonus from the expansion. You have to go over by at least 4. So I have to get to 18. I don't have any way to do that. Then I get this goodies. Yeah, the more you know. Yeah. I do. Yes, I do. I got to work on that. The more you know. All right. So we got that covered. This guy's next. Pew! 6. Nope. 2 provisions. Block and the silversmith. My turn. I still have 4 provisions. I could go Raiden. I have gold. I don't think I go to monasteries or anything yet. Let me think. I need to hire some bigger crew. I need silver for that. Can't get silver right now. This guy's killing me. I could get silver from this, or this, or this. Let's do that, actually. Let's be tricky. All right. Do we have enough cards for that, though? It's only a 4. Yes, let's do this. So we're going to go to the mead hall. We'll do a quest. We'll toss away 2 cards, unless this is the way to get the silver. This guy does draw me 3 cards. No, that's okay. We'll toss away these 2. We'll gain this quest, which gets me 1 silver. I have 3 matching of 1 set. I will take this one here, which will give me, I don't remember what those are called, I never do. 3 more silver. There you go. Block the silversmith, will ya? I figured you out, Skynet. All right. And what do I pick up? I can hire now. So I'll pick this gray worker back up. I get to hire 1 less when hiring this guy, so I only have to pay 3 to hire this big bad mercenary for 4 strength. Who are we going to throw away? I feel like... Let's get rid of the meddler. You're fired. All right. Next. 7. Nope. Oh, what's this? So it takes the right offering, I'm assuming. Yoink. Score later. And then the mill. Blocked. Okay. My turn. Let's get some armor. So we'll throw away an iron. Go up 2 on this track to 5. Silversmith, or... I mean, taking this guy is not the worst. Defender. If killed in a raid, gain 1 silver per wound on this card. Yeah, that sounds good. I get a mead out of it and a silver. Sure. Yep. Take a gray worker also. So we'll take this guy. We get a mead and a silver. Goes to our hand. Slide these over. Shepherd. Okay. Done. This guy. Next. 2 and 3 provisions. Doesn't have enough provisions. So again, another, whoops, I forgot to replace the offering. So they're going to take the offering and block the armory. Oh. You're not green. Oh, did I move green by accident? What did I do? Yes, thank you. So I should be at 6 and they're at 3. Whoops. Oh man, I usually play yellow, but I want to do different colors so they're easier to see on camera. But that's definitely playing with my head. Orange is close to yellow, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully I corrected that. Right. Block the armory, done. Okay, so they took that. Let's fill this one. Okay. Let's go here. I was trying to help him out, okay? Trying to make it harder. Gray worker. Provisions could be a thing. We still have the forager. But we won't have her for much longer because we're going to hire. Yeah, so let's go to the mill. Gray worker. We'll get 3 provisions because the forager. And then we'll just take the silversmith to get 3 gold off the black worker there. And next. 2 and 1 provision. Yes, definitely has 2. 1 provision spent. There is plunder there. So it's going to go for this one at the outpost. 4 victory points. Where are we? 18 up to 22. Gets rid of all this stuff. No Jarl, but there's a Valkyrie. And the Valkyrie is going to throw this up 1, down 2. Or down 1, sorry, down 1 on this track. And blocking the silversmith. Okay, my turn. I kind of want to get a different crew hired here. I could try to get a Jarl in my group. That could be something. Going for card draw, if this might be interesting. Remove 1 wound for each one of your crew members. Yeah, maybe we go for a Jarl. Do we have more? Maybe we get rid of this for strength first. Okay, so let's go to the barracks. We're going to get rid of the forager. So we're going to hire for 1 less. So we only pay 3. We're going to take a defender. And then we're going to take back off the armory, spend an iron, and go up 2. 1, 2, up to 8. Okay, and next. Yep, provision. Yep, just at 2. So there is plunder still left here. So this one's gone. Yoink. Spent. Gray worker gone. Provision or plunder there. Valkyrie. Up 1 more. Down 1 here. And oh, I think I forgot a quest last time too. Oh, boom. I'm not sure where it was, but I think we forgot a quest. Yes, I believe so. All right, block in the mill. Block in the mill. Okay. Let's go with gray. What do we want to do? We want one other iron to get my armor maxed out. And that will help me with my hero who gives me extra strength from armor. I could grab that from a quest. I could go in on the maps, because there's like lots of maps out here for those quests. But I don't have any cards, so that kind of answers that. 5 points. Oh, I forgot the points again. I always forget something. 27. Thank you. Nope, you're right. I've never played either. Getting used to this whole solo thing in a physical. It's neat. But yeah, there's some upkeep I got to pay attention to. Let's go. So what do I have here for strength if I count it out? 4, 7, 8, 12. This guy's another 4. That's 16. He gets a bump of another 2. So that's 18 plus the 6, plus the 8 here. And that is 26 if I just said 18. 26. That looks like a monastery to me. Do I have what I need? I have some gold. I have provisions. Roll a couple dice. Some death might happen. Yeah, that's fine. Monastery. Do these guys help at a monastery? Nope. So a monastery where there's a Jarl would be cool. Maybe this one, but I also want iron. Yep, looks like we're going to this one up here, I think. So let's do this first. Pay 2 provisions, a gold. We're gonna roll both dice. So I have 8 strength here, 12, 15, 16, 20, 24, plus 2 more here. It's 26. I don't feel like I want to put in my mead. I need 22 here to get the max, and I could get extra fame already. Just by the default roll here will get me, should get me 2 extra fame because I'm already 4 over. So let's try this. Wow, and we got 7, that's 5, 8. So 34. So we're over by 12, right? 22 to 34, that's 12. So that's 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. We'll take this here. So we have to do the Jarl first. Let's flip and see who we get. So Jarl Borg. So if we try to subdue him, he's going to cost 3 gold. We'll take 5 wounds. Or we can run from him and lose a victory point and a fame, or a fame. Victory point or fame, our choice, I think. Or we can fight him and try to kill him to gain a provision and a card. I want to hire him. 6 for 3. I have 3 silver. That seems good. All right, so I got to take 5 wounds. And we'll put this token here to say we subdued him. So 5 wounds. We're going to put 3 on this card. And let's do 1 here. Yeah, I'll put 1 on this guy, I think. Yeah, that works. Okay, then we're going to kill somebody. So we're going to kill the defender. I don't know how this works, if you have to hire and put him in first or what. I don't know, but we're killing the defender. If killed in a raid, gain 1 silver per wound on this card. He had 3 wounds, which is the max he could take. And this guy, I'm going here. I know I'm not allowed to put wounds on the Jarl. That I know for sure, so he's not like an option yet. Did I pay the 3 silver to get him? Probably not. And I think that's it. I'm a little rusty, or a little inexperienced with the Jarl stuff. I think I got it all there. And I got the fame. And we got to put a quest out. Got the worker. Oh, I didn't get the victory points for this. 6. 12. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Next over here. Does not have 6 armor or provisions, so going up 2 on the armor track and block in the barracks. Our turn. Let's go to the armory. We're going to spend an iron to go up our last 2 on the armor track. Then provisions, I have 5. So we'll take this gray worker to max out our provisions. Nope, not max out. I only get 2 now as the forager's gone. So we're at 7. Okay. Next. 2 armor, yes, but no provisions. So an armor, provision, block the longhouse. Okay, gray. I want cards, but Yeah, let's go to the gatehouse. Draw 2. So we got an Avenger. Killed. Force an opponent to lose a crew member also. Doesn't matter really. Gain a victory point when raiding a township. I haven't even gone over there yet. That's interesting. But yeah, those are my 2 cards. Okay, do we want to hire any of those? Might as well. Yeah. So let's hire the Avenger. For 1 less, because the Recruiter. For 2, let's get rid of the Recruiter. Okay, he's been replaced. So I got rid of all the ones that were giving me bonuses in the village. And I built myself up a beefy crew. Okay, good call. All right. And I should have this worker. Okay. Next. Nope. Definitely doesn't have 8 strength. No fortress. But going up 1 to 5 and 2 provisions. And still blocking the longhouse. So they're up to 3 provisions now. Okay, let's go with... Try to get another Jarl? I don't know. I feel like I want cards to do some questing, I think. But do I need to? I mean, leaving those out on the board, that gives them victory points too, right? I only have a black worker here, so raiding is only harbor. Oh, I can go to the village. We can kill somebody. Get a victory point. Those victory points at the township stink. I don't want to go there. All right. How do we do this? Let's go to the silversmith. No, let's see what Jarl we get. Let's go here. No problem, Stormtrooper. Thanks a lot. Yeah, let's raid. So we'll go here. 2 provisions spent. We get a victory point. 13. We get this. Drop this. We get the plunder. And now we have to deal with the Jarl. And let's see what this Jarl is. It's Jarl Gallo. I believe I'm allowed to have multiple Jarls, right? It's just heroes you're limited. Right. Just double check. I don't remember reading anything about that before, but I could be wrong. Important notes. Jarl encounters happen before resolving any Valkyrie in the same raid. Once a player has revealed a Jarl, they must encounter them. When resolving each encounter, the current player should place a Jarl token on the associated area. Let's read about Subdue. Maybe that's where we should look. Subdue. While granting your enemies glorious dex sounds great, persuading them to join your crew may prove more beneficial in the long run. When choosing to subdue a Jarl, you'll take wounds, yeah. After taking the required number of wounds, the current player pays silver. Oh, I don't have the silver. What am I doing? Why am I fighting a Jarl right now? I should have went for silver. Whoopsie, I forgot about that. So, if I kill him, I get 3 silver. But do I want to take those wounds? I mean, it does get you 2 fame, but I'll have to take 6 wounds. That might be okay. Yeah, that might be okay. All right, so let's do it. 6 wounds. Let's kill this fool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks for joining, Avenger. There you go. You get some wounds. You're worth nothing. All right. So this guy is killed. I gain 3 silver. I put this little token here, and I get 2 fame. 1, 2. So that's 6 victory points for the end of the game. That's cool. Throw him in the discard pile. Beautiful. Not really beautiful. I wanted him in my crew, but we do what we do. I forgot to go with money. Woo! All right. Oh, looks like I just shuffled up the deck. All right. So There is plunder here. 2 strength, yes. Provisions, yes. Okay, let's do this correctly. Hopefully, 4 victory points. 31. Okay, taking this plunder. There's a Valkyrie involved, so dropping down 1 on this track, going up 1 on that track. And this guy's gone. Quest. Okay. Blocking the town hall happens, which I may have forgot to do before. Where's town hall? Up here. Okay, my turn. Let's go kill some fools. Go up on the track. Although our strength is 6, 10, 14, plus 3 more, 17 plus 10, 27, not counting these guys that are 0, and no mead, 27. Let's go big. I feel like going for that monastery. Up here, maybe. The victory points are okay. Just want to replace those 2 useless crew. But we don't have anyone to replace them with right now. If I killed, force an opponent to lose. Nope. Killed and raid, gain a victory point. Let's go to town, see if we can actually... Trying to think. Do we start on the next raids? We need a draw for that. We have the money for the Jarl this time. Let's go here. Let's go this outpost. Alright, so we gotta spend 3 provisions. 3 provisions, we have 3 workers, or 3 crew. Our strength, they're gonna roll a die. 3, so 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 31, which is 15 over already. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so that's going to get us 4 victory points. 17. We're over, so it's going to get us 3 more fame. Okay, we'll take this. And we'll throw a quest there so we don't forget. I'll take the gold. I have to deal with the Jarl for the Valkyrie. Okay, 1 victory point for every 2 Valkyrie you have taken. That could be good to work towards. All right, let's subdue this guy, I think. So we'll only take 4 wounds. Right there. And we'll kill right here the mercenary for the Valkyrie. Oh, I forgot to move up 1, 2. I've killed before. Yeah, it should be at 2 on the Valkyrie track. I may have forgotten that. I believe it's only 2. Okay, so this guy's dead. And this will go here for the subdue. And I didn't pay for him. So he's 3 silver. Okay. Okay. 7 strength. Nope. 2 provisions. Block in the armory. Okay. My turn. What do we want to do? We got to draw some cards would be good. Yeah, let's go here to the mead hall. We'll take this card. Gets us a silver to mead. It's going to help us later for some outpost raiding, or fortress raiding. We'll slide over, draw a new one. 3-pointer Warmonger. Then we'll go to the gatehouse. We'll pick up from there, draw 2 cards. The jeweler, peddling her wares. 2 0-point cards. Get out of here. I need strength. Well, that sucks. Okay. Next. No. 2 provisions. Whoa, what just happened there? Previous. Yes, I must have swiped by accident. All right. 2 provisions, blocking the longhouse. Done. All right. My turn. We have 4 points in cards for throwing away for quests, but that does not look like something I care about. I need more. I want to go maps. Maps are the hotness. Well, we're going to draw more cards. There's a 4 and another 0. Get out of here. Lose 4 silver, gain a fame. Okay. Then we'll take this white worker back and we'll go on a quest. Can we get up to 8? Yes, we can. We'll throw away these 3 cards for 8 points. We'll take this one here, which will gain us 3 provisions. Sweet. And that is that. Next. 7 and 4. Nope. 1 armor up, 2 provisions. So he's at 6. Okay. On this side. This one check. Okay. On this side. I mean, that township. Still can get like 3 more fame. Don't like taking the wounds from the Jarls so much, though. I need to get this Valkyrie track up. That could be something to work on. And then replace those guys, but I need better workers there. All right. This guy could be worth it, maybe. A Warmonger. Okay, where can we go? Hit a Valkyrie token and be worth some goodies. I have the gold. 36, 32, 34. It's this middle one, I think. Block the silversmith. Oh, did I forget? Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see here. Debating a fortress. 11, 15, 16, 17, 18. 4 from the rolls, 22 at least. Plus another 10, that's 32. Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's go to one of the middle ones. But they don't have Valkyrie at them. So let's go up to one of these ones here. I think. Yeah, let's go there. Let's raid some fortresses. Okay. So we got to spend the provisions. 4 provisions. And 1 gold for that one. Okay, we're going to roll. We got 8. So that's 18. 23. 29. 33. 34, 35, 36. 36. That's only 2 over. I didn't do the mead. I forgot about the mead, but that's okay. So I still get 11 victory points. And that will put me up to 28. And we'll take... Ooh, do we want to run into a Jarl right now? I don't have the money to hire them. I don't want to take the wounds. No. So we'll go for the one on the right here. Throw out a quest. And get some livestock. A white worker. Some Valkyrie to deal with. Let's move that up. And we'll just kill this guy, I guess. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Next, let's see what the AI does. They do have two. They'll get rid of a provision. Oh, there's no plunder there. No plunder. No plunder left at the middle. No plunder in any harbor. So they won't. I put the provision back, right? So they'll go up 1 armor, gain a provision, maxing. Nope, that's 7. Okay. And blocking the longhouse. Still got to do that. White worker. Still good. We should just go for another fortress. No, I need provisions. I need provisions. So I guess I'll go to the mill. 2 provisions. And gatehouse. 2 cards. 4 and a 3. Okay, I'll take it. Next. Nothing left in the harbors. Can't do it. So up 1, 2 on the armor. Blocks the treasury. Okay. So he's getting very high here. So fortress, plunder, or the provisions plus the armor. This definitely means he's going to hit a fortress soon whenever they draw another one. So I want to get more. I guess we could do Berserker if we can get the money. How do I want to do that? Let's go to the mead hall. I'll take this huntsman, which will give us a silver and 2 mead. I'll slide these down. Okay. And then provisions, I guess. Yep, let's take some provisions for some future raids. Next. Nothing in the harbor, so takes another one of these and blocks the armory. Perfect. Let's go barracks. We'll spend 3 silver. We'll hire the Berserker. And we'll take back. Throw away 4 for a quest. We are gaining cards. Yeah, let's just do it. 4 for a quest. Throw away these 2 guys. We'll take this one from here. And that'll get us a provision. And next. 7. Yep. 4 provisions. And they're trying to go for a fortress. Here we go. 4 provisions. 8 victory points. Going to 39. Whoa. And going for the center. This one over here. So no shenanigans really. We'll drop a quest out there. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Fortress race is on. And we're blocking the mill. Let's go silversmith for 2. And then we'll take the white off the barracks and we'll hire this artist who gets, if killed in a raid, gains a fame. Which if I go 1 up on the fame, that puts me to 12 instead of 9 victory points over there. That's pretty good, I think. But I could be wrong. Okay, next. Nothing in harbors, so 2 armor, maxing out on the armor track. Blocking the barracks. All right. Let's go on a raid. Fortress time? I think so. Valkyrie? Sure, why not? Let's go over here. I have enough, right? 3 provisions spent. 2 gold spent. Rolling 2 dice. Oh, we get a Valkyrie there. That's not bad. All right. So I could pick the other one based on that. Okay, so 5. 10 is 15. 20. 26. 30. 34. 35. 36. 37. 37. Oh, and it's 36 there. That's perfect. I keep forgetting the mead, but maybe I'll save that. Hey, walk steady. So 37. No, I don't. All right, 37. So that's enough to get the 12 victory points. So that'll put us to 40. 1 ahead of the AI. So let's take... So I have to do a Valkyrie from this. I don't really want to do more than that right now. I don't have to, right? So I'll take this one. I will kill the artist. Thanks for your short stay. I'll jump up 1 here for the fame from her dying. I'll take this plunder. I'll take the white worker. I will throw out... a quest. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. Next. Let's see here. So 2, yes, here, but nothing in the harbor. So it's just going to take 2 provisions, block the silversmith. Okay, done. Our side, white. I mean, I would love to get another worker to maybe get some more fame here. If I could just overkill on, I could just go somewhere smaller actually, and purposely overkill. I need silver for going for a Jarl, but I don't want to take more wounds. I think I'm done with the Jarls. Oh, and I forgot to go up on the Valkyrie track. That's important. That is important. Let's just go to the gatehouse and draw. 2 3s. Okay, 1 strength for all other hired crew members. Oh, I like this guy. Oh, he's a hero, though. I can't have another hero right now. 1 less strength required when going on quests. It's okay. Probably better earlier, but still some extra. You gave them 4 for their last turn. Or this turn. Or do they not get any? Did they raid? I don't think... Did they raid? I may have forgotten. I'll just do it anyway. I probably forgot. 44. Matt finally figured out the game purchase the other day. So all 3? I was yelling at the screen while watching too many moments play through on the other channel, and I realized I wanted to play myself. Aw, that's cool. I ordered Undertow. Ah, very nice. Yeah, Undertow's not a bad place to start. I would recommend starting with the core set, to be honest. But I mean, Undertow's awesome too, so you're not going wrong there. But say mad to switch channels a while back. Green, not red. Did I do it again? Oh my god, I'm getting mixed up on the colors. I'm so sorry. 43. Thank you. I like this. Keep on me. I'm like, obviously, Playing this game by myself is not something I'm used to, that's for sure. As you can tell, this is the very first time I'm playing this by myself. I don't have other players keeping an eye on me on the table like, hey, that's my marker. Give me those points. I'm cheating an app. All right, the app is catching me. Oh, the core set's out of stock. Then yes, I would tell you to go undertow 1,000% in that case. But Dragon actually has the correct answer. The only real option for Too Many Bones is all in. But yes, if you know you like it, like if you played somebody else's copy, that's the only way I would say that for sure. Or if you like, I don't know, you'd have to like that style of game. And I would never want to tell someone to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars and plus shipping and all this and get a game that just possibly could break their Kalax if it sits on it for too long. So yeah, you got to like that type of game, and you, with the flat rate shipping stuff, you could just start somewhere and you just have to pay like that extra shipping to get the rest later. But I wouldn't want to scare people away from it. Yeah, see, Matt, I'm like you. I would want to play it first to know I like it. And that's the way I was going to do it when we were going to buy it at Gen Con when I first saw about it. I didn't know what to get, so I was going to go Undertow or the core set. But then we talked to them for a while, and obviously they gave us a review copy of the core set. But they threw in the core set, Age of Tyranny, and 2 gear locks is where they told us to start with. Based on the playthroughs we want to do on the channel, it made sense for that. But I still think the core set's where to start if you can. But Undertow, you could start there too. It's all self-contained. I think it's a great little package. But anyways, all right. Okay. Where was I? I don't remember. I don't have a worker though. What's going on with that? I drew, right? Yes, I drew. Gatehouse. White worker on the gatehouse. So I like this little check of I don't have a worker. So that's when I should chat with you guys. When I don't have a worker there, I stop and I can chat. So I'll pick one up. I can't do the silversmith because it's blocked, so I can't pick that one up. So it's one of these two. Armory I'm already maxed out on. I guess treasury, right? Treasury just to toss these 2 cards that are 0. But then I black worker back. I know I could just take this white worker and not do what's here. But I don't like doing nothing. I'll just take the black worker back, toss these 2, and gain a gold, which I may need for raiding a fortress or for victory points. Okay, next. 6, yes. 3 provisions, yes. Monastery on the right side, yes. 8 victory points for the green. So let's do this first. Let's do provision spent. 8 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll flip over their card to show that they've passed 50. They're rocking me here. And it was the monastery right here. So I'm going to throw a quest out there. Jarl happens. So they go up 1, 2 on the fame. Down 1 here on the armor. They're green, right? Yes, they're green. I'm orange. Yes, okay. Jarl, gold, white worker, nothing. Okay. You know what I should be doing? I should be putting the worker that they take, should be just taking up a spot at the spot they took it. That would make more sense. But it's not like you'd go to take those spots anyway. But it just feels weird throwing the workers off in a pile on the side when they totally could just go on the board in these spots. And that would like kind of lock out options. Because when I'm scanning across, yes, you're looking at the plunder, but sometimes I look at the spaces and think like, oh, yeah, I could go. Oh, no, I can't go there. Oh, Feast for Odin is a game I want as like my holy grail of like worker placement games. It just looks like such a beast. I just don't know if I'll have people that will play with me. Brass Birmingham, that's a game I want to try too. But it was out of stock when I went to last place at Board Game Order, so I just passed on it, obviously. Great Western Trail. I like the board game talk here. Walksteady says, I spent $200 on Too Many Bones expansion last time I was in a live chat. They arrived and I hope to play this week. The leather dice trays are back in stock, and I picked up a couple. Yeah, I like the dice trays. I don't know if it's the same as the one they sell now, but I have one with like the not matte leather, like the suede kind of leather. This is just like the shiny kind, but I do like it a lot. But I know they have ones that are like kind of like rough leather, like matte, kind of like suede. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, I know they produce like a couple different kinds or styles. All right, so they did their dirty work there. I think it's my turn. Black worker. Let's... I want to get another worker hired. Let's go here. I'll take this guy, take a silver and a mead. I'm at 6 mead. Slide these down. Oh, there's a 3. Gain 2 strength when raiding a fortress. I want that guy. I want that guy. All right, so I'll take back a white worker here, draw 2 cards, unless I find someone better. Ooh, Juggernaut. Gain 1 strength when using at least 1 mead in a raid. Yeah, that guy's even better. Sorry, Barbarian. 4 to hire, though. Okay, next. 8, yes. 5 provisions, no. Nope, so 1 strength, back up to the top, blocking the gatehouse. Okay. Well, Feast for Odin is great solo. Oh, Matt, you shouldn't have told me that. But yeah, I do want it. Yeah, the Too Many Bones stuff is priced just right. It's not overpriced, that's for sure. You get what you pay for with that stuff. And even sometimes more when you do a Kickstarter and then they throw in a whole bunch of extra stuff because they misprinted something or decide to just expand things, like, you know, like the Trove chest is an example of that. They only charge a certain amount and it was going to be made of like, I don't remember what it was going to be made out of originally. And then they totally changed it and they're like, yeah, we're going to use different materials and add different things to it. And yeah, we'll just make it cost more. But everyone who paid the original price, you just get all the extra goodies for nothing. Yeah, so many examples of that with Chip Theory. Okay, what are we doing? I want to get one more quest. That could help us get more victory points on this little track. I do have cards to toss now. I could get the one with the gold for some extra victory points. But I don't want this black worker, really. Rating's probably where to go, though. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that, though. Barracks. Oh, no, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. How do we do this? Provisions I would need to. Yeah, let's go. Mill. 2 provisions. Gatehouse is blocked, right? 2 provisions are up 5. And then silversmith. Gray worker only gets me 2 money. I need another one. Do I have a quest out there I can steal for some silver? Yeah, right here. Okay, we'll go silversmith. Take a gray worker. Gain 2 silver. Okay. Over here. Next. Let's see. 5, yes. 3 plunder, no. So they go up 1, they're maxed here. So they'll get an extra plunder, and so 3 total plunder, and block the armory. That's fine with me. So 5 provisions over here. I need to hurry. This guy's going to start raiding another fortress. 2 more go, and that triggers end game. Last round. Okay, gray worker. Let's go. How do we do this? Gatehouse, maybe? Or silversmith? I don't have enough of the barracks for this juggernaut, but that's what I want. Although, this guy's actually worth more. Oh no, he's the hero. I don't want to replace that guy. I can't. So, seems inefficient. Yeah, let's just go silversmith again. 2 silver. We'll take this guy from the mead hall to go on a quest. We'll toss... Oh, I can steal a provision again. We will toss... I could toss 6. Yeah, let's toss 6 here. We'll get this gold and a provision for these 2 cards. And then we'll take 3 cards from this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Oh, draw 3 new cards to your hand. I like that guy. But I don't think we're going to be going there too often. All right. Next. 3 strength, 4 provisions. Yep. Outpost. Nothing left. So 1 strength, but it's going to max out on the provisions instead and block the mill. So he has 8 provisions, right? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all provisions, all armor, all maxed. Uh-oh. Okay. It's barracks. Higher for 4. Where is he? Juggernaut. And we need... I think I'm going to take the white worker. Or I could go gray. No, I need to hit fortress. Yep, we're going to take from the armory, but we're not going to do the action. Next. Nothing left in harbors, so it's going to take this victory point token and block the armory. Go ahead. All right. White worker. Let's get crazy with it. Let's go this middle spot. All right, we're going to roll 2 dice. Wait, spend 2 provisions first and 2 gold. Roll the dice. We get 9. Sweet deal. Okay, so 9, 19, plus 5 is 24, 30, 34, 38, 42. This guy gets me an extra 3. That's 45. And this guy, oh, I forgot to use the mead thing. I had to do that before rolling dice. I always forget. Whoops. Oh, I lost count. Sorry. 9, 19, 24, 30, 34, 38, 42, plus 3 is 45. And I needed 32. So I'm over by 8, 5 is 12. Oh, that's enough. I maxed out on the fame. That's sweet. Okay. More than enough there. Okay. So these guys will come back. We have to do a Jarl thing, don't we? We'll throw this there. White worker, gold, Jarl. Oh, and I forgot to move myself up on the victory points. I'll do that in a sec. Gain 1 VP for every 3 fame you have. So I would have to take 5 wounds. I could replace this guy, this other Jarl. I don't have the silver though. I'll just flee, I think. Yeah, I'll flee. I'll go down a victory point. And then I get 12 victory points here. So that will take me, that's 10, 11, 12, we're tied. So I gotta flip this. I mess up the math. I'm surprised I haven't already. It's 13. Okay, so I still over though, right? Yeah, I still get the extra fame, even though I only need 2 fame to max out on the track. But I don't know when I take the fame. That's the question. Do I take the fame before or after I decide to flee from this guy? If I take it before, whatever. I think I deal with the Jarl after. That's okay. So that's good. Okay, next over here. 8, yes. Provisions, yes. Oh, fortress on the right. Yes, there is one. Spending 4 provisions. Getting 10 victory points. Green, right? Yeah, 10 victory points. Taking all this. Going up 1, 2 fame. 1, 2. And Valkyrie up 1, down 1. And blocking the longhouse. I think I got all that. Sorry, Jack, you're asking. Just checking, is this a live stream or a rebroadcast? It's live. Oh, am I missing stuff in chat here? Chat's going kind of quick. See, Jack's asking, Rob, just wondering how COVID-19 going up by you, if there are any plans to have your friends come over for gaming. We had Kyle come over for the 24-hour live stream we did last weekend. So he's okay to come over. He'll actually be here next Thursday to play some Mansion of Madness. I just have to schedule that stream still. And Justin's still TBD. And I don't know about the rest. Haven't checked in with them yet. But yeah. Okay. That is that. Let's see. My turn. Oh, so that actually puts a quest. This triggers endgame, right? Yep, because there's only 1 fortress left. So this is last turn. My last turn, then they get 1 more turn. So let's raid a fortress, I think. That's where we're going to get the most points, I'm pretty sure. Because quests, if I get another quest, that's only an extra 2 points. That's not enough. I don't think in town I can really do enough. So might as well hit a fortress. I gotta catch up to this guy anyway. So go to the fortress here. I'll spend all the mead. Let's not forget now, because I don't think that's worth anything at the end of the game. No, I don't see mead on the list here. So let's do all the mead here, boys. Get drunk on your last voyage. So let's go to the forest and raid them. Okay. Let's roll some dice now. Oh, let's spend our 3 provisions and 2 gold to raid there. And we get 6 on the dice. So 6 plus 10 here on the armor, that's 16. Plus 5 strength from this guy, it's 21. 27. 31. 35. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 49. I don't think there's anything else. 49, it's overkill. I only need 36. I can't get any more fame, but I still get those 12 victory points. So I'll go up at him by 2 here. And then we'll take this, throw out a quest. I'm going to get killed on these quests being all over the board. White worker, livestock, and I have to kill somebody for the Valkyrie. Who can give me victory points for being killed? Back in my hand. Nope. 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 Oh, 3 victory points if you've not fled any Jarls. Whoops. I should not have fled. Get 1 victory point for every 2 Valkyrie you've taken. If killed in a raid, back to my hand. I guess we'll do this guy. And we'll go up 1 on this track. Alright, it's all the mead. Thanks for the empty glasses. I think I got everything. Yeah, I think Skynet's crushed me. So let's do 1 more turn for them. And nothing less than a harbor, so just provisions and blocking the gatehouse. Yeah, I think I may be crushed, but let's total it up here and see. I've never played solo with this whole side variant deck thing, so I'm curious to see how it works. I do get crushed by the computer sometimes in the app, like the digital version of this game, but we'll see. I just want to try it today. I just want to see how it worked. Okay. Let's do some totals. So I need a refresher here. So Valkyrie track, For me, I'll look into how they score in a sec, but we'll get the rules here. Let's see. Come on. End of the game. Your opponent will score endgame victory points for the Valkyrie track, armor, and offerings. Well, that's easy. Okay, we'll total that up in a sec. All right, let's see where I go. Valkyrie track. So I have 7 points here. So I am orange, right? Yes, let's just 7. So we'll go up to the 20 spot there. Armor track, I get another 6. So 26. Fame track, 15. So that is 31 plus 10, 41. Quests, another 12. 43, 53. Is there 100? There is a 100 thing, isn't there? I just don't remember. I don't remember how, or if it is even in this game. I might be thinking of a different game. Let's just put a mead here. I don't know. All right, what else? Where is it? Offerings, 0. Hired crew. Gain 1 victory point for every 2 Valkyrie I've taken. So that is another 2. 1, 2. Gain 3. Nope. Gain 1. Nope. Gain 1. Nope. Okay. Subdued Jarls. Nope. There's nothing on them either. Plunder. So plunder is... where was it? Oh yeah. Victory points here. For every gold. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 more. Brings me up to 14 here. So I'm at 114. Okay. And then this one, they're getting another 10 for the Valkyrie track, up to 21. And what's the other track? Valkyrie armor. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 25. And offerings. 7, 12, 15 total. Green, 15 total. So that'll bring them up to 40 around here. Is there other stuff from the expansions for scoring? Oh, they'll also score for the fame track. 9. 49. Oh. And Hall of Heroes. Throughout the game, complete 2. Oh yeah, they gain a victory point for every quest still on the board. Oh man. Here it comes down to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1 plus 13. Oh my god, no way. I think I won by 1 point, unless I did something wrong. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think I won by 1 point. That is insane. Wow. I did make mistakes throughout. I hope all of them were caught. Most of them, but yeah, I definitely did make some mistakes. I appreciate you guys catching those for me where I could. But yeah, that was cool. It was more about just playing and experiencing this app, aka deck of cards. But yeah, that's a close call. Well, you can tell they play tested this AI thing, and yeah, I think I was a little slow on the game. I usually play slow, where I spend a lot of time building up. And as you can see, I don't raid a lot, but they were raiding pretty aggressively at some points. And then all of a sudden they start ripping apart fortresses, and you're like, but you know what's coming because you just look at their provisions and their armor, and you kind of know they're gonna start hitting those fortresses. And exit. Quit the main menu. Yeah. Boom. There you go. So this is called Raiders Solo in the App Store and iOS Store, I believe. Raiders Solo. Let's see if we can bring it up on the screen here. Yeah, it's just this app right here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, it's just called Raiders Solo by Garfield Games. And yeah, if you're curious, this is just in the Google Play Store, but obviously if you're using iPhone or iOS or whatever, you have to go there. I don't think it's on Steam, but it could be. But I just know the apps exist. Because it even tells you in there, put your phone beside the game as you play. So I'm assuming it's not on Steam, but it could be. It could be. And maybe they just, took that text out. I guess that's totally possible. But yeah. Boom, that's Raiders of the North Sea with the solo variant. If you want the deck, good luck. I don't think they make it anymore, but you might be able to find it out there. Collecting dust on a store shelf somewhere maybe, but not a lot of places carried it, I think. I think it was more direct purchase for that one. But now they have it in a digital app, so you can play Raiders of the North Sea solo with all 3 expansions, or 1 expansion, or no expansions. And you can play it fully solo with that app, which is pretty cool. You just need to download it on your phone. I don't know if it costs money, though. I don't know if it costs money, because I purchased it or whatever. It says, like, I installed it. So it may have cost money and already paid for it, because I said I downloaded it like a month ago. So I don't remember. But, yeah, I'm sure some of you guys would know if you go to look. But it may cost money, but it's still probably cheaper than it was to buy that deck and have it shipped to you. So it's a nice, more cost-effective way, I think. And if it's free, even better. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like it. It's neat. So yeah, you definitely can play solo. But I probably would play solo more often just in the app on Steam. It's just easier. There's no setup. I like playing this game more multiplayer, to be honest. But I do like it solo. Still fun. That still felt like I had the pressure of playing with another player. They were blocking spots. They were pushing, raiding locations, taking things I might have want to gone for. There's that pressure of leaving quests out on the board. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's interesting. It's just, there's some weird things like I said, they don't put any other workers back in the town, so I have to go get white and gray workers. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool though. They got all the bases covered other than that, I think. Also, not taking anything from the meat hall, like not grabbing workers from the meat hall is kind of weird. Like it never cycles. You have to cycle it. So it's just little things like that are the things that I wait for. Also not cycling the Jarls, I guess. But that doesn't really matter that much. You're just drawing off a deck. But those little things where you like kind of see what's up. And the other players kind of cycle things and change things up for you. In this case, you're just kind of like, you got to go do it. They have Raiders on Steam, and it says 1 player, but I don't think it's... No, that's Raiders of the North Sea digital. That is like the actual full app, right? That's like, I don't know how much, but it's probably more than $10. Probably. But that is that's like one of my favorite, like, well-produced digital versions of a board game. It's like this. You guys can't see it. But it's like the app has all the animations and stuff. Great sound effects. Just looks pretty. But yeah, I have videos of that up on the channel where I've played that solo. I will stream that again in the future because I did not finish the campaign in it and I want to go back and play that. But it has its own little campaign. 1750 Canadian? Let's peek. Oh, Steam has an update. No kidding. I'll see what the one is that I have. Raiders of... Yeah, the 1750 Canadian one is the full game, Sakabra. That's like the full game. But I did see something else there. Oh, it's just a Tabletopia version. But But yeah, that's the full game. So if you wanted to play this game that you just saw, I just don't know if they have the expansions in that game. I don't remember. Yeah, it might be just the base game. But it is this game that you just watched me play, but it's a digital version. They also put a single player campaign in it. You can play with people online, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, online PvP, cross-platform multiplayer, so you can play people who are also playing on Android and iOS. But yeah, they have this game in digital form. It's a nice app. But yeah, if you like the game and you want to play it more often and you don't want to set it up, it's a nice way to do that. But yeah, that's Raiders. Yeah, this game's very cool. I like this game. I just love the aesthetic of it. I like all the bits. I like the expansions. Love the mat. Playing on the mat school. And yeah. Elizabeth, darn, missed it. I'm going to have to call out sick next time. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get yourself in trouble. You can always watch these streams later. And we'll always have other streams coming. So what's next for the channel? We have Sunday. We're playing Hexplore It, noon Eastern. It's already up on the channel. You can go set a reminder if you want to come check out Hexplore It. We're going to be streaming that for the first time. We're going to play... played a couple times we should before we stream. I've read all the rules. Started playing through it a little bit, solo. And yeah, so we're going to play it tomorrow and then live stream it on Sunday. Next week we'll play in Mansion of Madness in the evening. I'm going to play some other games in the day. I just haven't figured out what those are yet, but it might be little streams like this where I like try Scythe solo. I want to try that still. I might play solo Hexplore It, actually. See you later, Hans. I'm going to play some Hexplore It, I think. Solo next week. Going to try that out. But yeah, I'll just do some random games, I think. Solo, so stay tuned for that. That stuff will be posted on the channel soon. But thank you everyone for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for watching this later if you want to watch this live. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting Adam. Yes, Mansion of Madness. That's coming probably Thursday. I'll post that soon. I just need to talk to Kyle. He wants to come and play. He said any weeknight's okay, but I don't want to schedule. Then he's like, actually, I can't do it this night. I want to do that night. So I'll just reach out to him this weekend. And see what night he wants to come by. If he doesn't show up, Mel and I will just play. So we're going to play the other way. And Kanji is super interested in Scythe. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, I've never played Scythe solo, and I don't know how that's not happened. But I know when I bought Scythe, and I opened the box and saw the solo components, I put them in a bag and threw them on a shelf in a bin of solo components that I always take out of games and never look at. Then I started playing game solo and went, oh yeah, Scythe has solo stuff. It's in that bin of stuff that I just saved and never threw out. So hopefully that's all still there. And I'll try it solo and play it on the channel. That's the plan. So that way when I do my top 10 solo games, if we unlock that as our Patreon goal, I'll actually have some more games under my belt that I can compare to and then pull from and make that top 10. It was originally going to be a top 5, but I think by the time we unlock it, I think we'll get to the point where I can get a top 10 going, no problem. But yeah, so here's another one I've now played solo, not on the computer. So this is now also in the running for the top 10, which is awesome. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Friday or Saturday if it's that time zone ahead for you. Yes, it could be. But yeah, we'll be back Sunday with some Hexplore It. So come and check that stream out. Mel and I are going to play some 2-player Hexplore It. An open world, fantasy theme. Yeah, that's both those is what sold me on that game. So yeah, we'll see that soon. Thanks a lot, everyone, and see you next one. Bye-bye.